NASDAQ Dorsey Wright has been a leader in technical analysis and relative strength investing since the late 1980s. Our preferred method of technical analysis is point and figure charting, which attempts to filter out the short-term noise in a security's price movement to focus on the relationship between supply and demand and determine what is ultimately driving its price. Patterns on these charts help us determine if there is sufficient demand to potentially drive the security's price higher, or if excess supply may create resistance and downward pressure on the price. In the earliest days, hand-drawn point and figure charts were faxed to clients to help keep them up to date on securities and help develop their game plan. Since then, the extraordinary advancements in internet speed and computing capacity have allowed us to evolve in various ways, not only in the speed at which we can deliver information to our users, but also in our ability to provide them with more powerful tools and deeper insights based on the information we glean from our point and figure analysis. In recent years, this evolution has occurred in the form of model portfolios. Our research platform now offers a full suite of over 100 rules-based relative strength strategies, which are designed to allow users to leverage our expertise in relative strength investing with actionable and easy-to-follow alerts letting you know when to make changes. While these models have worked and continue to work for many of our users, we've come to recognize they are not one-size-fits-all, as situations arise where portfolio restrictions or preferences make it impossible to follow the model exactly as specified. The added subjectivity and judgment required to adjust to such situations run counter to our stated intention of providing our users with objective, rules-based models that can be implemented easily and managed exactly as they had been tested. While workarounds have existed to help in these cases, they were more time-consuming and lacked the detailed testing and performance information inherent in our models. The NASDAQ Dorsey Wright Model Builder was designed with this problem in mind. With Model Builder, you can now easily build rules-based strategies using the same data and processes that drive our own models in a way that gives you complete control over the universe, rule set, and trading schedule. Most importantly, testing capabilities and detailed portfolio statistics offer visibility into your strategy's potential effectiveness prior to its implementation. With the control to alter the strategy's expected risk, return, and turnover characteristics, and the option to include rules designed to mitigate downside risk and prevent overconcentration, you can ensure your strategy's suitability and alignment with the portfolio's objectives. Once your model is live, our alert system will let you know what to trade and when, and our brand new Content Manager tool will allow you to create custom fact sheets, complete with your own branding and disclosures, to keep your clients informed. All of this combines to make Model Builder the most powerful portfolio construction and management tool we've ever developed. Our goal was to build a tool that allows our users to develop rules-based strategies they can have confidence in, with the ability to implement them exactly as intended. And with Model Builder, we believe we've done just that. There are currently 3 kinds of models you can create using this tool: matrix-based, fund score-based, and static allocation. Our relative strength matrix is the tool that first helped establish us as leaders in the world of model portfolios, and it is still the engine behind most of the models housed on our platform today. The matrix is designed to run individual relative strength comparisons between each of the members of a universe to identify the securities exhibiting the greatest relative strength over the other members of that universe at any time. Model Builder allows you to create a model based on your own matrix or a number of our existing ones, including the universes of the NASDAQ 100, S&P 500, and Dow 30. Common uses of custom matrix models include creating concentrated portfolios from an index universe, sector rotation strategies, and relative strength portfolios based on a firm's recommended list. You can also use it to adjust one of our existing models, for example, by adjusting the universe, changing the trading frequency, or adding a cash component. The process behind creating fund score method models is almost identical to matrix models, but the method for determining the relative strength rankings in your universe is different. As the name implies, fund score method, or FSM models, as we commonly refer to them, are driven by our proprietary fund scores, which use 19 trend and relative strength variables to compute a score from 0 to 6 to determine the overall technical strength of an ETF or mutual fund. Common uses of FSM models include constructing relative strength-based portfolios from a client's 401k lineup or using broad-based funds to tactically rotate between asset classes, size and style categories, or sectors. Similar to matrix models, you can also use FSM models to tweak our existing models to better fit your process. Static allocation models allow you to blend together our existing models, your custom models, and additional funds or stocks into strategically allocated portfolios with the ability to set rebalancing rules to ensure your portfolio remains properly allocated. Use Model Builder's testing capability to generate and analyze portfolio statistics for your entire allocation to determine how your assets work together and if the resulting portfolio is indeed greater than the sum of its parts. Common uses of static allocation models include blending multiple portfolio sleeves to create conservative, moderate, and aggressive allocations, and creating custom benchmarks against which you can measure your custom models. We will also soon be introducing tactical allocation models, which will build upon our static allocation models by allowing you to tactically overweight or underweight sleeves of your portfolio based on the relative strength environment in the broad market, ensuring you are always allocating as much of your portfolio as possible to areas of relative strength. Once you've selected the kind of model you'd like to build, begin building your universe. Options include choosing from your own portfolios, specific mutual fund or ETF providers, or the universes for NASDAQ Dorsey Wright's existing model portfolios. Pick an entire universe, combine universes, or select individual tickers to include in your model. Clicking the star next to any ticker will designate it as one of your favorites, making it easier to find and include in future models. Once you've selected all of the securities you'd like to include in your model, click Add Tickers to complete your universe. Assign your model a name and its own ticker, which you'll be able to use throughout the NASDAQ Dorsey Wright platform to analyze your custom model. Once your universe is set, you can begin setting the rules for your model, choosing from an existing template or creating the rules from scratch. Model Builder's preview feature allows you to visualize your rule set based on the most up-to-date relative strength rankings within your universe. Control over your model's buy and sell criteria gives you the tools to adjust your model's risk, return, and turnover characteristics to match your objectives. Customize your model's evaluation frequency to make sure its ongoing management matches with your schedule. Advanced options allow you to set your model's trading and rebalancing rules, as well as add a cash component if you're looking for potential downside protection. Once you've set your initial model rules, you're able to add additional overlay rules, which allow you to further qualify the securities that meet your buy criteria to incorporate additional data points or prevent over-concentration in the portfolio. The final step before generating your backtest is to set your backtest parameters. Choose the starting date and starting investment amount. Select a benchmark, either from our list of popular benchmarks or by inputting the ticker of your choice. And lastly, input an advisory fee if you'd like to be able to show performance net of fees. Once your backtest has been generated, you're able to view hypothetical growth of your initial investment over the backtest period, annualize returns for both your model and the benchmark over a number of periods, and a number of portfolio statistics, including standard deviation, Sharpe ratio, and turnover. Additionally, you're able to view all of the trades generated by your model based on the specific rule set that you created. Lastly, evaluate your performance relative to the benchmark based on each year of the backtest period. Once your model has been created and saved, you have access to all of the information available for any of our existing models for your custom model. View performance relative to the benchmark, your model's current holdings, as well as historical holdings, returns on an annualized basis, and each year the model or the model backtest has existed, Clicking into any year will even give you monthly returns. Any trades that have occurred within this portfolio, the entire universe that your model is drawing from, and most importantly, detailed portfolio statistics with breakdowns based on various allocations, as well as performance statistics such as alpha, beta, upside and downside capture, and Sharpe ratio. So you can view the risk and performance characteristics of your portfolio relative to whatever benchmark you've established. Click the bell icon next to your model to turn on alerts and receive emails whenever there's a change in your model. Perhaps the most exciting feature of the Model Builder tool is the ability to create custom fact sheets with your own branding, logo, and disclosures. Here's an example of the output you get from creating a fact sheet using our Content Manager tool. Add your logo and contact information to the cover page. Select the model information and data that appears within your fact sheet and the order in which it appears. Customize the return time frame, the benchmark, and even select an additional ticker to compare your model to. Select from several options to view the breakdown of your model's current allocation. Detailed portfolio statistics allow you to evaluate your model on a risk-adjusted basis relative to its benchmark. Include data points like alpha, beta, upside and downside capture, and maximum drawdown. Nasdaq Dorsey Wright's own disclosures will be included in the fact sheet, with the ability to add additional disclosures as you and your firm see fit. We truly believe this is the most powerful tool we have ever offered to our users. We are incredibly excited about all that we think it can do for you. We can't wait to see what you're able to accomplish with it.